Trixie and welcome to this week's video, a haul video, and I've got to ask you, how good is it to get some Lego? I'll tell you what, I'm pretty excited. It feels like it's been a while since I've had some Lego to show off. I have been spending most of my Lego budget on parts, so to get some Lego sets is a bloody good feeling, and I can't wait to get stuck into these and show you. So how about we get on to that? I've got Big W, I've got Target, and I've got a few other bits and pieces I want to share with you as well. But first of all, I want to show you a little parcel I got here from me mate Scotty in the UK. He's looked after me again, and I'm going to show you. I've already got it open. Have a look at what he sent me. He knew I was having trouble getting hold of this poly, and he sent one out to me. How cool is that? And not only did he send one, he sent me two of the bloody things. How awesome is that? So now I can open one and leave one packed up for the collection. So that is awesome. He also sent out a little Creator poly bag here. Very awesome. And I've got to say, I'm really stoked to finally have the Obi-Wan poly. So I'm looking forward to putting that with the other minifigures. Let's just tuck that back in there. So as usual, Scotty, a big shout out to you, mate. A big thank you. I really appreciate it. And I have to apologise, mate. I haven't sent out those CMFs yet that I promised you, but I will get those in the post sooner rather than later. I want to show this too. A white base plate. You already know about these. They're hitting the shelves, but how cool is this that Lego has brought out white base plates? That is just awesome. So I had to pick one up as soon as I saw one. Just, you know, why not? It's a white base plate. I had to grab one, but I will be looking at picking up a few of these over time. You know, I think the Winter Village, eventually we might get to build a Winter Village I could do with some of these. And my Hoth layout, I was just going to leave it on the white shelf, but I'm really thinking now of decking it out with some white base plates. I think that would be pretty cool. So that's an awesome addition, Lego. Thank you for bringing out white base plates. Let's just chuck that over there, and we're going to get in to one of these boxes. So let's have a go, shall we? We're going to start with Big Dub. Now, what did I get? I know the big set. I know what the big set is. I did get a second set because I think it was you had to spend 130 bucks to get free shipping. Big W are a little bit funny. Sometimes you can get free shipping, other times you can't on toys. And then in this promotion, if you spent over $130, I think it was on anything, you actually got free shipping. So I had to bump it up a little bit to get the free shipping. So the little set that I got was this one right here. Let's just leave that for now. I got this set right here. Now, I think I talked about this in a hunt video that me and Mini Dub did, that I was going to pick one of these up, so I finally did. Got the Skyhopper and the Bantha, so that is real. I like this Bantha, he is cool, so I'm looking forward to putting him on my Tatooine shelf. A quick, easy build. And I was going to say Sand Trooper, the Tuscan Raider. Have a look at him. How cool. I love these Tuscan Raiders. They're right up there as one of my favourite minifigures. So he is a very cool addition to the collection. Very nice indeed. So let's looking at the horns there. It's I don't actually recognise that piece there for the horn, so that's cool. Have to have a closer look at that. Awesome. So Star Wars, how can you go wrong with Star Wars? You can't really go wrong with Star Wars, can you? And I've actually going to let the cat out of the bag. That's the only Star Wars in this whole haul. That's the only Star Wars. That's just crazy, isn't it? That's crazy talk. Okay, now this set here, it was the last set of this wave. Probably the only set out of how many years now of this theme that I don't actually own. It was still on the shelves. I felt like I had to pick it up. It's one of those sets that I wanted it, but it was just too bloody expensive. It's in Australia, it's $170. There was no way I was paying $170 for it. I've seen it for up to 30% off, and I've still balked at it. And one of the reasons was for that 30% off, I still had to pay shipping on top, so it kind of eats into that discount, doesn't it, and brings it back more to like 20% off, and I've seen this a number of times at 20% off, never picked it up. But this time I saw it for almost 40% off at Big W, almost 40%. It was on clearance. It was on clearance online, which is even better, and there was no way I could knock it back for that price. So $170. I haven't worked out the exact percentage. I don't think it quite makes it to 40%. $170 down to $105 bucks. That's a big discount, isn't it, from 170. So, the Mike Fighter set, that was 25, so that's how I hit the 130, the magic number. I hit it right on target. And oh, now I'm dropping stuff. I'm not showing it yet. I'm being a bit sneaky, aren't I? You can hurry up, Dub. What is it? It's this one right here. There you go. The Batcave, the latest Batcave. I've got all the other Batcaves, so how could I not get the latest Batcave? I just had to, and I love this idea that you can put the Batwing, which is a great set. Put the Batwing with it, put the Batmobile with it. It's a really good, to fill out a shelf. This is a great set, and it's got some really cool things about it as well. I think I've said before, you know, it's not the best Batcave. It's maybe Lego one day will make a point of giving us the best Batcave they've ever done, but it's going to be hard to beat that 2006. The original is still the best, but this one is pretty cool. And awesome minifigs. The minifigs are just fantastic. A lot of reuse of the parts for the minifigs, but still fantastic lineup. And overall, just a great set. So for 105 bucks, I don't know how many pieces are in it, but yeah, I think for 105, that was a really good price, and I just couldn't knock it back. It is the Batcave Clayface Invasion 76122, and it's Batman. So it's not Star Wars. So if it's not Star Wars, it's got to be Batman, doesn't it? So let's just put that there. All right. So we've got this big hua. Woohoo! Now this set, I mentioned, I don't know what I'm mentioning actually, but I did mention in the video that this was, at that point in time, was my #1 to buy set. It got overtaken by the 1989 Batmobile, so when I had some funds, I grabbed the Batmobile. So I put this one on the back burner a little bit, and to my surprise, I found it on sale. But before we get into that, I want to just show off a couple of other things. So we're just going to take a little sidestep. Going to do a Steve Renouf and do a sidestep. Most guys won't even know who the hell I'm talking about, but there you go. The Pearl, and I'm going to talk about Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings action figures. So few people actually noted that they saw these when I did a bit of a room update, and they said, well, what's those Toy Biz Lord of the Rings sitting there? So what I want to do, I want to show these off. I forgot to look up what I paid for them because I've had these sitting for quite a while. I actually got these at a pretty good price off eBay. It was an auction and no one else bid for them. I was the only bidder, so I got it for the low price that he set it on. It wasn't sort of super low. He was making sure he made some money out of it, of course, as you do. And but yeah, no one else bid against me, so it was a bit of a potluck that I scored 2 brand new Toy Biz Lord of the Rings figures. I've got Aragorn here with the horse and the warg as well, so that is really good. And that's what I mainly get these for the horses, and I got this for the warg because I thought he would be really cool to put an action figure on top. Now when I buy these, I don't really use the action figures. Well, I kind of just put them aside, but I have started to use actually parts from the action figures, and I use these to complement my Mythic Legions action figures. And I'm gonna cut some footages while I'm rambling here and just show you, yeah, it's very basic custom work that I do. It's really just a reuse of some of the parts just to dress them up a little bit, and I think they come out fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to cracking these out and using these horses and the warg. So yeah, have a bit of a gander at what I've done there. I think they look really cool, and I did pick up some weapons as well. So These are direct out of China, sorry. Got this, this is 1/6 scale, and yeah, this is the He-Man, or Masters of the Universe, I just call it He-Man. These are the He-Man axes and swords, so you get a couple of different hilts there. You get the hilt for Skeletor and He-Man, and you just, these go a certain way, whack them on, there you go. So got a sword. Now these are 1/6 scale, completely out of scale to what I do with my 1/12 scale figures, but I am looking in the Mythic Legions line, getting some of the bigger scale figures, and I think even though these probably are still a little bit too big, I think with some of the Gladiator style figures, these will look really cool. So yeah, just found those on eBay. So if you want to know about that, you check it out on eBay. You should be able to find them there. Just look up 1/6 scale weapons and you should be able to find them. So that's really cool. They cost me like 20 bucks delivered, so not too bad. Alright, let's get on to this big hooah right here. Now, as I said, this was a set I really wanted. Didn't even know it had made it in the shop, so I thought you could still only find it at lego.com, but turns out it's a Target. Obviously it must be, I think, a Target exclusive. It's only available Target online, but yeah, whew, we got it. And there's a few clues. Have you worked out what it is? And so this one, this is, I wasn't really supposed to get this because it's bloody expensive. This is a $400 set, but they had it at 20% off, and for an exclusive big set like that, you don't normally find anything better than 20%. So is that showing what it is? Stop looking. Let's put that there, and how am I going to sneak this out? I'm not doing it. Have I snuck it? Alright, let's get rid of that. And oh, you're probably seeing it, are you? Damn it, gotta hide it. Alright, it's got bubble wrap on it. Are you seeing it? I think you probably already saw it. But it is, are you ready? Oh, it's a monster! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh man. How cool is this? Have a look. Man, this box is huge. Yeah, man, it's a T-Rex. It's a T-Rex. How can you not get this Lego set? Tell me that. I mean, the price, yeah. It's not cheap, is it? 400 Australian dollars. But 20% off. Got it for $320. Whacked it on Afterpay. I'm still paying it off, but that's alright because I've got, as I said, this was my favourite. This was my #1 set from last year. Probably other than the Star Destroyer, but still I'm still waiting to find that at a good price. But this one was right up there. Got the Batmobile instead, but now I'm super happy to have this bad boy. I mean, that is just so cool. Man, this thing is huge. So, what's the size of it? Almost 70 centimeters long from tip of the nose to tip of the tail, or 27.3 inches. Man, this is a doozy, isn't it? Have a look at that. Man, this is a real beauty. I am absolutely stoked to finally have this set. What do they call it? Jurassic Park T-Rex Rampage 75936 is the set number. We got a lot of cool minifigs as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minifigs. Man, I've got to tell you, well, have a look at this. They've even put some pictures from the movie on there as well, with the minifigs. That's really cool. Man. Alright. Did I say I was excited? I'm really excited. I'm going to have to go have a lay down. Alright, so let's stack this up. So, like I said, not a lot, but what I did get, I thought was, let's chuck some polys there. What I did get, I thought, was very cool. Chuck that there. Alright, let's even chuck these in there. So what do you reckon, guys? Pretty good haul? Did I do well? I think I got some real bargains. 20% off, almost 40% off. What is it? Yeah, I can't do the sums on that. Let's just say almost 40% off. This one was 25 bucks. I don't know what it retails. I think it's $30 retail, maybe something like that. So that wasn't on special, I don't think. Or was it 20% off? I can't remember now. But no, it wasn't. It was standard price, $25, because that got me to the 130. I'm rambling now because I'm excited. When I'm excited, I ramble. What do you guys reckon? Do I ramble too much? Let me know everything in the comments because I love hearing from you guys. I really do. I love reading your comments. It makes my day, I have to say. And give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the links below if you want to help support the channel. Use those Amazon links, that would be very cool. I'd say check me out on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram much anymore. I just don't tend to find the time to do all that stuff. You know, I enjoy my YouTube. I love doing my videos, so that's what you're gonna get. I hope you do enjoy it. But that's all for today's video. As I said, a big thank you. Did I say it? I don't think I said it, so I'm gonna say it now. A big thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.